This is Student React to Movies. Today's episode is
Anonymous.
We all know William Shakespeare, the most famous author of all time, writer of 37 plays, 154 sonnets, several epic poems, and why we are here today. But what if I told you Shakespeare never wrote a single word?
You are the soul of the age.
None of your poems or your plays will ever carry your name.
Promise me you'll keep our secret safe.
Have you heard of this movie before?
No.
What do you know about Shakespeare?
he's a writer.
He's a playwright.
He has a son named Hamlet.
And he wrote a play, Hamlet.
Oh god.
Speaking of his works, other than Hamlet, have you read any of his works before?
No.
Kinda. Yes.
Like what?
Macbeth.
You were required to.
Yeah.
What do you think this movie is about after watching the trailer?
Shakespeare.
He is a fake person. He doesn't really exist in this world.
Oh god. I'm crying.
Wait. The movie Anonymous is about Edward de Vere, who is the Earl of Oxford. The movie insists that he is the one behind Shakespeare's work, and Shakespeare is just a normal actor that took credit for his work. What do you think of this movie?
I think it might be true. Shakespeare really doesn't exist in the world. And it will make our life easier if he is actually not real.
Oh. I think it's pretty believable. But I don't believe in it because I don't know. I just don't.
Do you think Shakespeare could have been better in the movie?
Well, in the movie, Shakespeare is pretty like a dumbass. So, I don't know. I don't think he's like that.
Crystal?
I think he could be.
It's Britney, bitch.
Do you think that it is necessary to have a high education in order to write notable plays?
I think it is not. Because you can still base on stories to write plays that are interesting.
Well, it would definitely help, but it's not necessary.
But what about in the case of Shakespeare when he is illiterate? How is that possible?
Well, he can still talk and make people write his scripts.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that it matters whether or not Shakespeare is who we think he is?
He might not be that great. But whatever.
Whatever.
What is your thoughts on Shakespeare's handwriting being similar to the actual writer?
They just have the same handwriting. I don't know.
Why do you think Shakespeare covered for the real writer?
In the movie, well, because it would bring fame and glory to him.
Yeah.
Do you think Shakespeare knew about the manuscripts?
Yeah, I think in the movie he knew about it and just, well, he like blackmailed Edward de Vere, right? Right? Well, he asked for like money and stuff, so that's kind of blackmail.
Shakespeare in a political context involving a fight for succession using the plays as propaganda. Explain.
Can you repeat the question?
Shakespeare in a political context involving a fight for succession using the plays as propaganda. Explain.
Well, I think a lot of I don't know, common people go to the theater to watch his plays, and then he actually affect what people think of the political situation using his plays.
Yeah, he made the play so that the people watching would have the same like reactions towards the politics that time.
Does this movie change your view on who Shakespeare is?
No,
Can you please explain?
he is still someone who makes my life hard.
Well, it doesn't change my views about him, cause like at the end of the day, he's still Shakespeare, or like a great writer.
So final question, does it really matter who wrote those plays?
No.
Yeah, for me, no. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Students React.
Tune in next time for another.
Bye.
Does Shakespeare truly exist?
We're supposed to be asking
You questions, not
Yeah.
you asking us questions. Got it?
Well, she wants to ask you guys questions.
Yeah. You have to answer as your interviewer.
This interview is for you, not for us.
No, still.
Okay.
I can still ask you questions.
Open up your knowledge.
I don't have knowledge.
Okay, repeat the question then.
Oh, you repeat the question. Wait,
were
my
asking us
question or your
questions.
question?
Your question.
Your question to us.
Does Shakespeare truly exist?
Well, that was a question before.
I don't know.
Yeah, you said no.
I don't know. I don't know.
What? Oh my god.
From the movie, what did you think? Did Shakespeare exist or
I
not?
didn't watch the movie yet.
Okay, let's cut that. Let's cut that. A word.
Could be.
I hate you. Is that a word?
What do you think of this movie?
No, that's me first.
Then why didn't you say?
Well, you're right in front of. Do you think that it's necessary to have a high education in order to write noble plays?
Notable?
me, bitch.